What about it, Slinging Dirt Series race fans? Welcome back to Slinging Dirt TV. We're hoping to have some of our bugs worked out. We've been working all morning trying to get it straightened out. This is going to be officially, hopefully, as everything goes well, is our super late model race from last night. Slinging Dirt Series hooked up super late models race 2 at Lanier National Speedway. It is 74 degrees, 62% humidity, partly cloudy with a 6-mile-an-hour wind. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 18, 19 drivers signed up for tonight. We should be good. Let's see what we got on the track right now. We got a Mike Augustine, pro licensed driver. Who else is that? Matthew Selby in the 46, another pro licensed driver. Let me try to zoom in a little bit before we get fully into it here. A little far away there. A little zoomage in. Everything back up now. They should be a little better for y'all to see. Another driver we got with us tonight is Jeffrey Hyatt in the 11 car. They got the CFM Motorsports. Can't really think of that. I got it right here. Aces and Eights Customs. I believe that's the rat guy. Got Justin Sick on the track now with the RTB RMD Simworks. Coincides VCR. Got the Fusion 86 Derek Darnell with us tonight. And it looks like we're about to get to qualifying, so let's see what these guys can do. Turn that down, my bad. So let me check it one time. So far, no glitching. So see what happens. Joseph Grady's on the track now. It's going to be our first one out. I don't know why my camera's just all went all a little lanky, but probably because nobody's on the track. So look at back to spectator. Maybe it won't do it again. Justin Grandy with a quick time of a 13.366 right now. Just watch Matthew Selby out there, 13.387. That'll put him sitting second. Aaron McGee in the Speed Ranch number 8. Comes across line with the 13.414. That's going to have him sitting fourth right now. Also on the track, we got Darnell in the 86. 13.400 is going to have him bumping McGee back. So he's going to take over the fourth spot. Just finished up. It looks like we missed his Derek Jester in the 56. Didn't get a lap time, but he's sitting 8th. Brandon Jones is not on the track. Ricky Lau is not on the track. Guess only got half of them. Oh. So everybody must be done. Still don't know how to work the cameras. Let's see what I can do here. See if I can trick it. Oh! So that does work still. I don't remember what buttons I have. I really don't know what's going on here. Let me give it a few twerks as we're getting some stuff straightened out. Okay, that's forward and back. I'm trying to remember my controller here. Should be able to just. I want it to stay on the spectator. So maybe I'll have to move over here to keybinds. And I might not have that button on here.
No, no, I think that was great. That was a great. That's a cool perspective. It's relevant to what we're doing now. It ties into.
Alrighty, my bad. We were just trying to get some shit straightened out here. Here we are with Heat 1. Sitting on your pole. Quick time. Actually, no, he's not quick time. Top six went to the straight to the feature. Matthew Selby into 56 or 46. My bad. He's starting on the pole. Heat 1 to his outside. Derek Darnell in the 86. Row 2. On the inside would be Justin Six in the 18. On his outside, Torrey Boyd in the 15. Row 3, Nicholas McDougal in the 05. And Ricky Barfield in the 102. It's been a long day so far. See if I can get. Whoa, where'd everybody go? I remember that last night. I freaked out. It was me. Should be going green this time by. Matthew Selby, it's on you in turn 4. It's a good start by Selby there. Got a good jump on the outside road. So we'll pull up the battle box. Between the battle for second there between Darnell and the 86 and Justin Sick in the 2. It says 2, it says 18. I don't know. I might have to fix that later. Corey Boyd still riding forward. Nicholas McDougal 5th and Ricky Barfield in 6th. They stick with the battle for second though. Selby is letting the rip. He is ripping the outside. Darnell trying to follow suit. Justin Sick catfishing the inside. So far, it's even Steven. Little battle back here. McDougal, Torrey Boyd's trying to get underneath him there. Selby's scraping the spoiler on the wall out front. Justin Sick closes the gap on Darnell. This track's really racing and top dependent right now. The 86 just a little slower in the turns than Sick is. Right now, it's all Matthew Selby out front. As he extends the gap on the 86 to a comfortable lead. And that's it. Matthew Selby ran off with that one. Tail slapping the wall and all. Alrighty. Be the first time I do one that has 2 heat races. Let's see what this thing does. And it might give me a grid here. Starting on the front row of heat 2. Let's see. Nobody's on the track yet. Give me a grid. There we go. Starting on the pole of Heat 2, Ben Countermarsh in the number 12. To his outside, Aaron McGee. Oh, shit. I need to quit doing it like that. I got to figure something out. Row 2, Richard Call on the inside, Derek Jester on his outside. In row 3, Sean Arnell and Ricky Lau's going to be rounding out Heat 2. So we get back to my camera I like, and we'll pull up the race. As it's going to be down to the number 12. Won the green this time by. Check my screen down here. Make sure my mic is unmuted for once, and it is this time. We are back. Everything's working how it should, I hope. I ain't got nobody chatting, so I don't know. As we come here to green, and they fire. Last race didn't have much passing in it. Let's see what this is. Richard Kale. We watched him earlier in the street stock win a heat race. Let's see what he can do in a super. As it's pretty tight between your top two. And we're going to give it to Big Countermarsh at the line. McGee's second. Richard Dick had some movements going around there. Trying to call it out as I can. It's close, tight racing right now. It looks like we got a new leader that time as McGee comes across the line first. Little contact back here as they can do the crossover. McGee's going to get wide. Countermarsh is going to continue with the slider. We got the leader. They're going to touch again. As they're trading some paint for this heat race. Maybe he'll settle back down. If I'm keeping score right, though, we got McGee first, Countermarsh second, Richard Kell third, and Derek Jester fourth. This should be the last lap. 2 to go this time by. McGee's back out, but Countermarsh is slowly coming back in on him. Shouldn't have said that. I think I know what's coming. Countermarsh closes the gap again. He's to the inside of McGee. A little contact is made. Getting to McGee at the line. Ben Countermarsh second, Derek Jester third, Richard Kell fourth, Sean Arnold fifth, and Ricky Lau sixth. Ooh, it got a little darker. Somebody turned the lights out on us. All right, our top 6 from qualifying should be hitting the track now. Just the top 6. If I'm not mistaken, I can't pull it up right here. Should Tyler Brickford in the 07. East Coast Sim Sports. Jeffrey Hyde in the 11. And there we go. Mike Augustine in the 19. CFM. Aiden Lambert in the Midwest Sim Sports. You know what? I think we're going to zoom in a little more. Yeah. And Ben Countermarsh is not supposed to be on track because he got second in the heat race. I don't know what's going to happen about this, but pretty sure I've heard warnings for him to get off the track, as the top six is supposed to have first access. I think that's going to result in the EOL of the feature. Tough luck for Ben Countermarsh. The Chief won the short track series super late models last week at I-55. So he would have been a top contender tonight. Now he has to fight his way through a pretty tight field. Trying to find out what the strength of field is. Give me a quick second. I'll find it. Was a 4,024 strength of field, so not the stoutest strength, but not slouches either. A couple league race only guys in there that don't do officials. Whoop, my bad. Boop. Hit the wrong button. Hide some stuff. Should be getting ready to wind down here. Get back to the feature. Just gonna take a break for a second. Get a swig of water. All right, that's it. Let's see how many cars we got wasted. Starting on your front roll tonight, pole position. Give it to Joseph Grandy. Actually, I don't think he's in here yet, but we'll continue down this list right quick. To his outside, starting second, Jeffrey Hyde in the number 11. Row 2 on the inside, Aiden Lambert in the number 2. To his outside, Brandon Jones in the 015. Row 3, Tyler Brickford and Mike Augustine. Row 4, Matthew Selby, Aaron McGee. Yeah, we'll get through this faster, but
more on your battery.
all right, we'll just leave it right there. Real fast. Screw it. We're about to go green. We'll try again later. Ah, wrong button. And they're off. 50 laps. Slinging Dirt Series hooked up super late models. Joseph Grandy gets out to a good start there. It's back of the field just lining up. Back to my 3 wide back as the battles continues through the field as everybody's side by side except for the top 3. Throw the battle box up there just for you know what I'm looking at. Joseph Grandy's still out front. Keep on rolling. A lot of movement going back in the middle of the field between Aaron McGee, Brandon Jones, and Justin Sieg. So Darnell has already slipped back 2 spots, and Brandon Jones slipped back 5. They must have got keep an eye on Brandon Jones there and see what's going on with his part. Looks like Kevin Darnell's just stuck on the outside. The bottom was looking pretty dominant early on. We're 7 laps into this 50-lap feature. We got a 3-wide battle up here. Let's see if we can get on with them. Looks like Mike Augustine shuffled up 3 spots on the inside. Him and Abe, Tyler Brickford battling it out in the 07 there. This is your battle for second. It's going to be your battle for second. If Mike keeps on going forward. Grayson's still tied behind him very wide. Matthew Selby is up a spot himself. They are shuffling lines from inside to outside. Looks like there might be there's some damage going on, some ruffling. Might have just been a wall slap. No, they're slowing down. Let's see what we got. Looks like we had somebody crash back there towards the back. Couldn't find it though. Can't see it. Might have been Ricky Barfield. But right now, your leader, Joseph Grandy. We're about 12 laps into this 50-lap race. We're Slinging Dirt Series hooked up super late models. Every Friday night at 8 p.m. and then we try to get it broadcast as soon as we're done with it. This is the first time. So normally it'd be Friday night thing, but it turned into a Saturday afternoon thing. So we're going green this time by. It's got the SDS Delaware start where the leader gets a pick is he wants outside high or low, and the inside row is going to slide up one spot. It's on you. We are back. Mike Augustine, 4 spots so far. We'll see how it rumbles down. He can keep going as he's putting some pressure on Grandy. Jeffrey Hines. He ain't letting Mike help Mike have it. Ah. It's not all that. You got a big battle between a bunch of cars. Contact between Aiden Lambert, Brandon Jones, I believe. He's going to take advantage of that, making his way back up to 7th, where he dropped back a few spots. Real movie of the race is Justin Sieg, up 5 spots. See if I can find me a battle. Mike Augustine says Joseph Grandy still leading the pack. Got a couple car links on Augustine right now, and Selby's in tow in 3rd. And we got a crack. Oh, there's one. Oh, we saw that one. We'll back it up a little bit. See a bit of counter march around, a couple cars around over here. Be a caution. Alrighty. See what happened here, because it looked like counter march was around. And the 86 was in front of it. Let's see. So the 2 gets into the 20 and comes in there hot and tags the 20, but Marsh hooks it around. We're going to put that one on Lambert. Getting into the back of him, turning it around on Sean Arnold, our only Canadian driver with us, and getting it, looping him around. That's going to, what's caused that? We are 19 laps into a 50-lap feature here. It's been rough racing, or tough racing in the middle of the field, but the front's been kind of single filing out. We'll see if that continues. We should be lining up to go green this time by SES Delaware start. The leader gets to pick his lane. The inside road slides up 1 spot. Joseph Grandy, Mike Augustine, Matthew Selby, Jeffrey Hyatt, Tyler Brickford. And that's your top. That's your top 5 right now. Biggest mover so far is Aaron McGee up 5 spots. One green this time by. As we fire off again. That Delaware restart, the way they do it over here, it shuffles up and there's some contact with the leader, puts Grandy hard into the outside wall. That's going to be Selby right there for some hard racing. I didn't even see what happened. It happened so quick. Let's just back this up a little bit, because I seen that happen right there. So Selby just went in really hard there. got into him, sending him to the outside wall. Mike Augustin took the lead. That will be put on Selby, but it did not get put on him that night. So that'll be a warning for Selby the next time he joins us for not calling this caution. You got to call your cautions in this league, or you will end up getting reprimanded for it. That'll be a warning for that one. So far, it's been a lot of movement in the middle of the field. Tory Boyd started 15th, is up to 10th. Justin Sick up 5 spots, sitting 6th. Matthew Selby and Mike Augustine up 5 spots, sitting 1 and 2. Looks like they're lining back up for another go. Let's try to get it in, boys. Flagman points towards the leader. It's on him in 4. A little early start there, but we'll take it. Mike Augustine, your new leader right now after that contact. Let's line on back here as Brandon Jones has started in the top 6. He's slid back a few spots. Trying to get that outside the word. So we got 3-car battles back in a whole cluster of cars right here. Put it on the 86. He's got him in the middle of it. Actually, McDougal's in the middle of it. They're 3 wide back here battling in the back. Everybody wants to get down to the bottom. It seems like the bottom's coming pretty dominant. The leader running that bottom midline, and Selby up against the outside. Oh, there he goes. Mike's on the outside now. The battles are eating up over the track. Tory Boyd is up 4 spots, still sitting 11th. Sean O'Neill 12th, and Richard Hall. 3 wide battle back here. 3 the contact made, heavy contact, 32. They're shaking it up back here. Let's get back to your leader as Selby's closing the gap a little bit. Kind of sitting. Everybody's just still kind of sitting in the same positions. Aaron McGee sits. Oxy, Selby, Bickey, and Hyatt McGee is your top 5 as another caution comes out. I missed that one. See if we can find it on the track right quick. I think it was going to be Tory Boyd stopped on the back track back there. We'll see if we can get a quick little look at it. See what happened there. It was on the bottom and Tory at the bottom there. Yeah, Tory just got in a little hard tack. McDougal spun around and not too much damage. And they got both that stop. No. They called not too much damage there. They remember last night Tory called his caution, asked for EOL, no harm, no fouls, just hard racing, a little mistake there. still out in front. Mike Augustine and Matthew Selby, both pro licensed drivers, leading the field. It's only 4,000 strength of field, so they might be picking on them a little bit, but I think anybody can win on any day. Just got to have a little luck. Justin Grandy was leading the race for the first portion there and had a little bad luck, and Selby should have called for his lap or EOL, but didn't. But either way, got about 20 laps to go. I'm ready to get this one over with. Been doing this a long time this morning. Oxtein, Selby, Biggie, Hyatt, and McGee is your top 5 cars now. Your biggest mover being Mike Augustine, going from 6th to 1st, up 5 spots. So the field's tightening up. Lightman points at the leader, it's on him. We're off again. Every time a caution comes out, Lanier, the track changes a little bit and the bottom starts coming in a little more and more. Go check in Grandy. Grandy, after leading a lot of laps in this race, having to get turned around into the wall, has a little checkup issue. They went from good to worse. Get back up here to find us a good battle. Remember, Brandon Jones, they've been battling this whole race, it seems like. That's your battle for 7th right there. Section 6 had a little spoiler damage, but it's right where he started at. Sean Arnold, our Canadian driver, up into the wall as I was about to talk to him, and announcers cursed on accident. I totally forgot about this. Our only Canadian driver that I know of that's with us tonight. If I'd have clicked on his name a little sooner, we'd have seen that live. Let's just back it up just a hair and see what happened there. Okay, yeah. Looked like he got into the wall, might have had some right front damage and hooked into the wall there and went around. A couple cars got tagged up in it. Bad luck for our Canadian driver there. Mike Oxteen's still sitting out front, though. I know he wants to see some green laps. Sitting right now, our biggest mover is going to be Ricky Lau, up 7 spots, sitting 11th. With Mike Oxteen, of course, up 5 spots. Richard Kale up 4 spots. Sean Arnell is still in the pits. Should be one green this time by. Flag man should be pointing to our leader right now. It's on him in turn 4. Well, 12 laps to go in this 50 lap feature. You're hooked up super late models. Mike Augustine won a couple races last season. He'd like to add another SDS win to his stats. As the battle for second's going to, I think, come underway as Bricky Selby had a bad start. Back two sparks on the start. And another one as they make contact. Him and Aaron McGee, the 86 checks up, 4 wide, 5 wide almost. As just tight, hard racing. As we got cars getting sideways, still 3 wide. Let's get back up here. On McGee, and take that back. Jeffrey Hyatt has now made his way back to second place. And Tyler Brickford third. As that restart right there shuffled the whole front top 5 up. And they're still duking it out back here for 6th and 7th. Hayden Lambert and Derek Chester in the 56. Look back up. The 86. Hey. Still ain't moving yet. Ben Countermarsh, after he got his penalty during the warm-up, started to EOL up to 9th now. So technically that's your biggest mover because he had EOL. As your battle for 5th, Darnell trying to work underneath McGee. Good look at Mike Augustine, top, make sure they're still strained out. There's your top 3. Augustine Hyatt and Tyler Brickford. Matthew Selby still pounding the outside wall in 4th. Darnell and McGee locking it up for the 5th spot. Hayden Lambert and Derek Chester also side by side. So we got 2 laps remaining here. Darnell and McGee side by side for 5th. Mike Augustine well out in front over Jeffrey Hyatt. Good gaps all the way around. The battle right now on the track is going to be McGee and Darnell. As Darnell gives him a little bump there. Darnell's in the 5th spot. Pushes McGee up the track, which allows Hayden Lambert to get underneath McGee. As he falls back even more and more. Tough luck for McGee. We come around. This is your final time by Mike Augustine. Started 6th up to the front. Had a little help to get there, but he's going to finish. That's your winner tonight. Mike Augustine, Jeffrey Hyatt 2nd, Tyler Brickford 3rd, Matthew Selby 4th, Derek Darnell 5th. Tough luck for me. McGee worked his way up to 5th. Had a little contact there, slid back a few spots. Man, I wish I was better. Other than that, guys, there's your top 3 drivers. Pretty good race still. I got one more to do. I'm trying to decide if I want to just back out and go straight into it or not. I think we'll just stop and revamp, and then we'll go into the UMPs, and we'll be done for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, if you want to join in on the competition, Slinging Dirt Series on Facebook. Send a PM to me, and I'll get you the Discord to get you signed up and get you involved in some racing action. We got super late models and UMPs on Friday nights, and Thursday nights we'll run super late models and street stocks. Other than that, guys, thanks for joining and watching the stream. Like and subscribe. Should get better as the racing as I keep going.